What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Liverpool West Ham United post-match analysis video. What did you think of the game? Because I think that Liverpool made very hard work of a very resilient, stubborn West Ham side, and I think that on another day Liverpool could have easily lost or drawn this one. We needed a Fabianski howler, an absolute howler against the Liverpool for the West Ham goalkeeper, who made very good saves up until that point to equalize. And so Liverpool weren't their usual selves. Liverpool played very slow, lethargic. We didn't have the intensity that we usually have, and actually Liverpool went 1-0 up after a brilliant Wijnaldum header. Fabianski could only get a hand to it, but he couldn't keep it out. I don't think that was a goalkeeper error, but some people say it was. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know guys, do you think Liverpool deserved to win this game one? I think we did, just because of our second half performance. But Liverpool got lucky. Both the Salah goal, the equalizer, was very lucky, and certainly the Mane goal, I think, had a slice of luck because it was a deflected shot which fell straight into the path of Trent Alexander-Arnold, who I thought was absolutely brilliant today. Trent Alexander-Arnold, his balls into the box were just beautiful. He got 2 assists and Robertson had 1, so the fullbacks are back among the assists now. And both Salah and Mane scored, which I'm super happy about. Mane even scored 2 goals, but the second one was disallowed for an offside. And I think the life of goalkeepers is so tough, so cruel, because probably not many people will remember Fabianski making like 8 or 9 very good saves before letting that Salah shot through his legs. I don't understand why goalkeepers do this. They don't put, like some goalkeepers, they don't put their legs, their knees behind their hands when they are trying to save a shot. Alisson does this every time, but Fabianski didn't. And when the ball slips through his hands, there is nothing there to stop the ball going into the back of the net. And Liverpool equaled so many records today. It's insane. Liverpool now have 18 consecutive Premier League victories, which is an equal to the Premier League record set by Pep Guardiola's Man City 2 seasons ago. Liverpool also equaled their own record of winning 21 home games in a row, which means that's more than a full season of home games won in a row. And that record was set by the famous Bill Shankly's Liverpool side of 1972. So that's a record of almost 50 years. Absolutely crazy. And also Liverpool are unbeaten in 54 Premier League home games, which is again a mind-blowing statistics. That's like 2.5 seasons worth of home games. Absolutely crazy. 54 home games unbeaten for Liverpool. Just think about that for a second. And also we are unbeaten overall in the Premier League for like 43 games or something like that, which is more than a full season. But of course we are unbeaten this season, and we collected a possible 79 out of 81 points this season. What is also even more incredible is that Liverpool collected 106 from a possible 108 points. And that just blows my mind. Liverpool now have 26 wins and 1 draw, and if you count the end of last season, Liverpool would have 35 wins and 1 draw from 36 games. The best run that any top flight league has ever seen. Honestly, this Liverpool team is incredible. And what is the hallmark of champions? You can win and you can grind out a result when you are not playing well. And Liverpool certainly didn't play well. We had so many errors in the first half, especially passing errors. Our pass accuracy was not to our usual standard, and we looked a little bit slow, lethargic, without the usual intensity. We maybe thought that if we just bring out the Liverpool shirt, we could beat West Ham. But in the Premier League, even against a team like West Ham, you can't do that. Trent Alexander-Arnold also could have scored a free kick. I thought that maybe it should have been a handball because the ball parts ways and it hits Michail Antonio's hand and goes out for a corner, and yeah, maybe on another day Liverpool could have had a penalty, and from the resulting corner Van Dijk hit the bar. This game could have gone another way, of course, because if Liverpool take the lead there, it's 2-1. West Ham probably are not coming back from that. But what I really was disappointed with is that when Pablo Fornals, the new signing of West Ham, came on for the injured Souček, who is another new signing. He's the latest signing, signed in January from the Czech League for West Ham. When he came on, you know, I just felt that he could bring something different to West Ham. And boy, did he do that, because he scored just a few minutes after coming on as a substitute. And what was infuriating about this goal is that the whole Liverpool defense was passive. We just let West Ham put some passes together without pressing them, which usually is Liverpool's forte, the high pressing, high intensity game. But today it was lacking, and I'm sure that Jurgen Klopp was absolutely livid and furious on the touchline. You could see how angry Jurgen Klopp got during the game, because this is certainly not what he asks of the Liverpool side, to just watch West Ham pass it around our box. And what really angered me about this goal is that both Van Dijk and Joe Gomez are just standing there watching the ball being crossed, and Fornals, like from 7-8 yards out, he can just side foot it without any problems, without any players blocking the shot, without any players marking him. He can just side foot it past Alisson. And poor Alisson couldn't do nothing about both goals. And this was what is also an incredible statistic. This was the first game this season where Alisson conceded more than one goal, which is mind-blowing. When Liverpool conceded 2 goals, it was with Adrian, for example, against Chelsea in the European Super Cup. And what I also don't understand is Firmino cursed in the Premier League at Anfield? What is going on with this guy? He has like 8 or 9 goals in the Premier League, but all of them are away from home. And he couldn't score today from like 2 or 3 very good chances, Firmino, especially the one where Salah shoots on goal. It ricochets off Fabianski, it loops over the air, and Firmino is at the back post. The ball is maybe a little bit too high for him, and he tries to head it, and he just heads it onto the post. Maybe Firmino was afraid that he would headbutt the post or something like that. But thankfully Liverpool in the end managed to win the game. We had a huge slice of luck with the winner and the equalizer. The equalizer came from a great Robertson cross, and Salah is there in the middle of the box. He side foots it, but it's straight at Fabianski. It's a routine save for probably even Fabianski on a better day. But today he just didn't have any luck, because it slips through his butterfingers and it goes in, and it's 2-2, and that really lifted the crowd. I thought the Anfield atmosphere was a little bit lacking today. Maybe it's because of it's a Monday night game, but I'm not sure. But the Anfield crowd was a little bit less enthusiastic than probably Jurgen Klopp and the Liverpool players would have hoped for. And the winner, the Liverpool winner, scored by Mane, also had a big slice of luck, because I'm not sure who it was, but it was a shot, maybe Joe Gomez shot it. It gets deflected off a West Ham defender, and it goes straight to Alexander-Arnold, who just lobs it towards the far corner, and there it is, Mane wide open in the middle with an open goal, and he just puts it in, and that was it. Liverpool won the game, but I think that we needed a big lucky moments for us to go our way, and this is a big wake-up call for Liverpool, that you can't go out just expecting an easy game, expecting a victory, and you can't go out starting the game slow, just passing the ball around without the intensity, because that's not Liverpool's game. Liverpool's game under Jurgen Klopp is high tempo, high intensity, full throttle, heavy metal football, as Jurgen Klopp said previously in his Dortmund days. That's the Liverpool mantra, that's the Liverpool philosophy. And even against West Ham at home, you have to make it count in more ways. And I think that Liverpool maybe weren't at their sharpest. It looks like a little bit that the winter break didn't favor Liverpool. Since the winter break, Liverpool are a little bit slower, more passive, less intensity, less accuracy in the passing. And also we have to say, even though Alisson, even though he's conceded 2 goals, he was absolutely monumental in this victory, because West Ham had some very good chances, especially when Liverpool were leading 3-2. Mikel Antonio slips in Gerard Bowen, not sure of his first name, new signing from Hull City, and he's one-on-one with Alisson, and Alisson saves the shot, which was, of course, he tries to lob Alisson and Alisson saves it, but it was absolutely massive, that save, because it came in the 88th minute or something like that. And of course Sadio Mane scored a quite brilliant goal, probably Liverpool's best move. Again, Trent Alexander-Arnold squares it for Mane, who slots it home. It would have been a hat-trick of assists for Trent and 2 goals for Mane, but in the end it was ruled out for offside. VAR ruled it out, but overall a deserved but very nervy and quite lucky victory in the end for Liverpool. Let me know, what did you think of the game? And Liverpool just need 4 more wins to win the Premier League title. 4 more wins for us to witness the first league title in my lifetime, the first league title in 30 years. Absolutely amazing Liverpool season, a legendary season. Honestly, I really hope that we break many records this season. We can break the most points, the most wins in a row, being unbeaten in a season, the most consecutive unbeaten games. We could beat a lot of those records, and I really hope that Liverpool do beat a lot of those records. We are just like 7 games away from beating Arsenal's longest unbeaten run, 1 win away from beating the most consecutive wins in a Premier League season, which is 18 at the moment. Liverpool equaled that today, so against Watford away from home in the next game we can beat that record. And also I really want Liverpool to win the most games in a season. That's 32 wins. Liverpool are on 26 already. Wow, I could go on and on about how many records Liverpool can break. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you later. Goodbye.